Good morning, guys. Hold on a second. Let me just scroll right to the top of the chat. Shout out to Sonia, to Boa, to Chris. My views and clicks. Hey, Robert. Hey, Lone. Hey, Chef. Hey, YG. Hi, Krish. Oh, you also had the Eiffel? Yeah, I was kind of messing around. I was trying to decide what to stream for today. Oh, actually, before we get started, I think in the previous live stream, I mentioned that I will be announcing the Scales Drone giveaway winners today. I actually went back to that video. I said I was going to announce it. I think it's on Tuesday. Okay, so I was getting all of my giveaways mixed up. This is the problem when I do too many giveaways because they are all overlapping. I was getting my dates wrong. So I think is it Tuesday? I put it in the live chat. I put a pinned comment. So I think on Tuesday is when I announce the winners for that. And I'll probably, send out the prizes then. Or maybe even before. It might be like Monday night. And then on Friday, that is when I announce officially announce the winners for the free zone. Okay, so yeah, this is the reason why I don't do my giveaways, why I don't like doing it like when it overlaps like that, because it can get really confusing. Because when I'm trying to plan, upcoming giveaways, yeah. But once that's all out of the way, then at least I have a clean slate for the next event. Hey Brandon, hey Jake, hey Tom, hey Stein. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun here with the Eiffel. I don't know how the matchmaking is actually gonna be because I don't have the update. I'm expecting to get the update on my games sometime this week. So the player pool that it's drawing for the matchmaking, there won't be as many players on my server. Hey Queen. Okay, so we're going to be running the Eiffel with the Fulgur and the Tonans. Okay, so we have an 800 meter range, 12-second reload time. Chris was actually in the chat. We were having a discussion about what specialization track to use. So I guess the two tracks I'm going to use, at least kind of experiment with. I'm going to try out the attack one because Chris actually said in the chat. So someone who actually runs this setup uses apparently this track, which is really good. If Princeps and stuff are using stealth a lot, this kind of helps. But I'm going to try out the Cannibal Reactor, this one here. So this does give quite a bit of additional damage to Titans. Okay, and I'm doubling up. Some might be asking why not use Titan Nuclear Amplifier. It takes too long to charge this up, and if I did change this, then it would probably be like this combo. I wouldn't do the Titan Overdrive, but I'm gonna go with this track here because this way, if I drop in, at least I have that increased damage straight away. I don't need to charge anything up because the reload time on these weapons is pretty long. And then I have it really focused around more like damage. Yeah, so I don't run this setup. I'm not sure if these skills are like the best for this particular build. Jason, thank you for being a member for 25 months. Hello, all my friends. Hey, son. Okay, so we're gonna be trying that out, and once again, there is a giveaway for, I don't even know. Oh, we have the Freezer here. We also have the scales. Actually, wait. I actually wanted to put the link in my pinned comment, but we only allowed like so many characters in our comment, so I couldn't include it. But if you search my channel and you don't know about the 2 giveaways, you can always check it out. So those winners will be announced later this week. Hi, DM. Okay, and yeah, before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up, guys. And also, if you are purchasing anything through the web shop, I do have a creator code, Adrian Chong, without any spaces. And that goes towards supporting the channel so that I can continue to do content for War Robots. And thanks in advance, guys. We're just waiting to find a game here. I don't know what the wait time's gonna be like. I mean, I don't even see. I don't even see. You know how it says like the average wait time or whatever? It doesn't even show up for me. Maybe I need to. Hold on. You're not here for the giveaway. Well, we're not doing an actual giveaway today. It's more just we're gonna be trying to snipe with this build. My goal is going to be to see if I can one-shot a Titan. Mind you, I know I can because I was testing out this build last night. The only thing is, so when I stream, you know, players adjust their hangers and they do all other kinds of things. So it's not under normal conditions. But last night, there were quite a few times where I was like one-shotting Titans. I one-shot a Princeps though. Actually, not just once, multiple times. It depends on how... Oh, jeez, this map. I really don't like this map. I need to turn, like, my sound down. Man, I told Pixonic, like, to lower the sound level on this thing. Oh. What the? That was a clean shot. Oh. Wait, what is this guy? What is that? What is this? We have guys running beacons. Oh, shoot. The Loki, man. Just gonna hit the whole area there. Shoot. Man, it looks like my shots aren't even registering. The heck is that? This guy's flying above here. And that hit him too. My shots aren't registering. My shots are totally not registering. My team needs to drop in with their Titans. If they don't drop in with their Titans, I'm cooked. Yep, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. They're targeting me. So wait, we dropped in our Titans now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, let's just leave. Let's see if we can try to get a game here. Yeah, like I said, it depends. This build is very deadly, but it depends on whether my teammates are smart enough to drop in their like they have to drop in. They have to protect. Well, we should have been in our Titans long time ago. They already had a ether out. Man, I was hitting so many players, but my damage wasn't even registering. Like crazy delayed damage. This is the classic. Yeah. But I said, you know, before the live stream, I said that the chances of this happening more frequently when I live stream is a lot higher just because I get stream sniped. I had played already like about 2 hours last night testing this build. It does work, but I may not get the same experience. My teammates dropped in all their Titans at the end. I'm like thinking they're in your spawn. You should have dropped it in a lot sooner. Maybe what I'll do is if they do that, then I'll drop in with another Titan just so that I can at least push the enemy back. Hey Shib. Hey Yusuf. 28 likes. Hold on. Didn't register again. Oh, that did. Got both, yes. Finally. Okay, so at least we killed two of their annexes. I should have got the first guy. That was pretty clean. What is this guy in? What is that? I hit him with the mute. You gotta kill him. Kill him quick. Yep, there we go. There's someone here. I hit him with the mute. We should be... Actually, wait, hold on. Let's use this. No. Oh wait, that's the wrong guy. But that worked too. This guy's gonna go after me. I need to drop in with my Titan here. We're gonna hit break his shield. Where is he? Wait, what the? Why did I drop like that? That was weird. I gotta ditch this. Let's see if I can maybe. Oh, one shot gone. That was an ultimate Ming gone. Wait, was that his Ming? From this side? Oh! Almost an Atlas gone. Wait, he is gone. My teammate got him. What is that? Man. Shoot. I should have waited. Actually, no, he's gonna have multiple shields. It wouldn't have made a difference. It wasn't me. Hey, Billy. Is it worth upgrading the ultimate? I would say no. I mean, I don't, if I'm being honest, I don't really see players use that. Turn my volume back up after that one map. I actually didn't adjust my volume. I didn't adjust my volume for that. I do it on my end. Wait, is it this one? I think I made it way lower because that, yeah, that map is, that valley map is really loud. What are my thoughts on the ultimate Ming? It's a bit of a wild card. It can do well on some maps. You have, it's kind of almost like my Eiffel build. You have to have really good teammates to make sure that they don't get to you, but it can do very well if you have teammates like that. Hey, Rusty. Hey, Quantum. It's hard to survive. Well, you know what? Even with the Newton build, so the Newton build with the Veneer and Vincia weapons, obviously that's very deadly, but the same thing actually applies to that. You have to play it very carefully because So if your teammates don't drop in like the heavy brawlers to support you, then you're cooked. So you may have this one of the strongest builds on your team. If they're not there, actually, I guess it even applies to the ultimate Nodans. Some might disagree, but the thing is, if a guy drops in with the ultimate Nodans and he's getting attacked, and his teammates don't drop in with like maulers and luchadors to protect them, that Nodans, there's a good chance that Nodans is going to go down. Because all it takes is like one like mute. It takes like one mute hit, and that Nodans won't be able to heal for like a good couple of seconds. Unless he had something to remove the EMP. Do I think the ultimate Miramids would? Depends on what it does. On Nucleons? No, I think in that case I would run the Avengers. So if you run the ultimate Avengers, you'll have to use shot grouping. You don't need to really go for the speed shooter. Shot grouping makes a big difference, so. This happened a while back. I don't know what I was testing. I was trying to see if I had to choose between one, either speed shooter or sharpshooter, which one would I choose? And the sharpshooter was definitely a lot more effective. Oh, Jason, thank you so much for the donation. Hit the like button. The Queen said so. You heard the Queen, guys. Oh, I hit him. I hit that guy. Dude, I swear. This Loki is smart. Thing is, I can actually see him. I don't think he realizes that either. Where do you think you're going? Although he did a good job at going for beacons, I'll give him that. Hey. He didn't see me. Wow, that's a lot of stuff back there. Wait, do they have any Titans? Might as well hit him with that. Maybe it was a waste. Probably was a waste. Whatever. Wait, how many does this guy have? They just dropped in with the Loki again. Yeah, maybe Chris was right. Maybe I need to run QR on this. Then I can zap them from 500 meters away. Get him, guys. No. We're not covering our beacons. Ugh. We lost, actually. We don't have any beacons. Forget I just said that. We don't have any beacons. Gotta get that guy so he can't put down teleports. What I can do is I can charge up my I'll let that Atlas go there. Shoot. Oh my gosh, Dante's lost stand. We got him. I'm just gonna stay here because the Loki's here. Oh my. Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. He's almost dead. Almost one shot. One shot a Mauler. That works. Wait, what's on this side? I think that's a Titan, right? What is that? I can snipe too. That Loki's gonna be in trouble because you can only do that so much. Wait, is that a Titan, right? That kind of looks like it might be a Titan. Wait. This guy. That guy's a Titan. Oh no! I wasted. Well, use it on him. I wanted to cook that Princeps, but his shield activated. Oh! Ah! They're looking for me. Here's the stream sniping. They're all looking for me. I think it's this guy. Oh, there we go. Got him. Princeps gone. I think this is the Mauler. So I gotta move here so that this guy blinds him. Or uses the taunt. Oh, I was hoping to get that guy too. They nerfed the charge rate. Two can play at that game, the Crisis. Yeah, I got rid of him because I know he's gonna try to snipe me. Oh, this one is gonna be tough to pull off on this map. I actually wanted to go there, but my teammates were all in front. No, I missed him. Good thing I had my mute ready. This is awkward. 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 Very awkward. How the heck am I still alive? What is this? I have an annexer here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on him. There we go. I hit him. We should probably try to get him now. Yep, there we go. Holy shoot. It's following me. Let's go this way. Oh. Yo, these guys are making aggressive push. We may want to cover that center. We're gonna have guys in our spawn here soon. I can't drop in with my Titan because I don't know what my teammates are doing here. He's gonna teleport here. That guy. He has his teleport. Yep. Okay, they have a Princeps. I need to get out of this. So I need these guys to kill me. Wait, can I kill this now? No, we got 41 seconds. Ah. Maybe I shouldn't use my shield. The thing is, I don't think it's helping. Oh, come on. I was just hoping I could kill that one. Oh, man. Oh, messed up. Wait. 14 seconds. Wait, they have a Titan here. What's this? Ah, that's a Titan. Might as well just go for the easy targets. I'm actually giving them a chance to kill me here. I'm not using my shield. Okay. There's a couple of them over there. Wait. Oh, I can't hit. Oi. I kind of hit them all with mute. Oh! Almost one-shot that mauler. I was actually going for the Besag. Maybe I should put the other. I should try the quantum sensor on this thing. Then I don't have to worry about all the stealth stuff. Oh, no! I just needed that one shot. They would still be meta. The Tonans? No, for sure. They would actually have to nerf it. I think they would have to nerf the damage. Maybe, okay, wait, let's try the other track. Maybe the other track is better. Let's try this one. Just so that you know the reason why I'm using this. we can see stealth up to 500 meters. The Mauler is dead. What a shame on... Well, if I remember correctly, players were complaining that the Mauler was too strong and they wanted more balance. So they nerfed it. They gave the players what they wanted. Is it worth leveling the Rex or will it... There's always a chance with the Rex because it is kind of one of the meta bots right now. Usually if it's a meta bot, that means that players are using it because it's really powerful. Although we might see the numbers drop though. With the next update, I'm expecting quite a few players to run the Vector because if you think about it, it has all the 3 ingredients that I say, you know, usually dictates the meta. So it has a lot of health. Well, it has health or it's hard to kill. You know, that's one of the first ingredients. Second ingredient has a lot of firepower, and the third one is speed. So it has all 3 of those. So I'm expecting a shift to... We're probably going to see quite a lot of Vectors on the field amongst the stronger players. So... Ooh, good thing I didn't... I wanted to tell... Nope, nope, nope. Oh, shoot. They got it. I may end up dying, yep. Don't shoot me. He's looking. Oh, yeah, I also got that. Ooh. What else do we have? Yeah. Wait. Keep getting it mixed up with the alternating shots. Getting better with it. Yep. So wait, why is... That's a lot of Oh, I tried to get to the annexer. Oh wait. We got this ready. The sword unit's already dead. Oh, that's dead a long time ago. When players learn how to use the they had a counter to it using shield breaker. That thing was toast. We have it. Wait, is that the Titan? Oh wait, there we go. Oh my! That was almost a one shot on the... You know what? I think if I had used cannibal reactors, he would have been dead though. That's a rook. Was a rook. But the good thing is I can see players in stealth. Like, if they have a low key, then I can see them. Oh! Oh yeah, he has a physical shield on the front. He's focused on my teammate. He didn't see me on this side. Wait, what's that? Wait, that's a Princeps, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I need a... Oh no. Yep, there's a Princeps. One shot, gone. I tried to see if I could time my mute. Wait, I made them angry. Now they're targeting me. Shoot! I should try Frederick. Chris was actually saying that if I use Frederick, I don't, because of how the weapons work, you don't get a damage boost from it. Get some coffee. Nice. Well, I guess you came back in time. Do I think they're gonna nerf the... You know what? I think at this point, I'd be surprised if they nerf the Mauler further. I could sort of see a possible nerf to the Princeps, but you know, I don't even think I would do it at this point. I think they should leave the Titans where they are, because they are counters to the Princeps. It's just that players need to learn it. You know, oftentimes when players don't know, they just immediately ask for a nerf. Why is this guy... Oh, shoot. I don't... That guy wasn't even looking at me. He was just minding his own business. This guy's being all sneaky here in our spawn. He needs to get out of our spawn. Get him. Where'd he go? Wait, what? I need to save my thing here. We gotta get this annexer when he lands. Oh, hello. Fancy you dropping by, yeah? He got muted. Oh no, I tried to get him. Oh. What is that? Say what? That's not a Titan. I'm waiting for them to drop their Titan in because I can't see. They're gonna drop their Titan in soon. Is that a Titan? I can't tell. Oh no, his shield activated. He was just taking... Oh, that guy was just like minding his own business. Oh, no, no. This guy's getting kind of close. Yeah, I gotta be careful of him. Someone is hitting him. Nope, nope, nope. I just gotta move this way. Guys, you gotta get into your Titans quick. I'm gonna be cooked if you don't. My survival depends... Wait, how the... There we go. No! I tried to see if I could get him when he turned his back. That's the only thing with these weapons. It's like a one-shot, one kill. You don't get another chance after that. You gotta wait. Wait, what's that? Wow, that's a lot of stuff. We need a... Oh, wait, we do. Hold on. Did I get him? No, I didn't. I think I hit my teammate. Yeah, he was blocking. That was a hard shot to pull off, though. They're in between the buildings there. Oh! Do that, Indra. We can't kill him. I think I'm gonna be in trouble here. Yeah, I can't. It keeps hitting the building. Ugh. This guy's gonna cook. He's gonna cook both of us. Ah! No. Oh. Behind you. Behind you. Okay, that wasn't very smart, but my teammate did. He basically let that guy survive. The Shiranga phase exiled the Amit that I would have been able to kill with my ducks. Wow. Looks like we're running into some squads here. That build is better. Well, I kind of had to stick with this one because I have it on the thumbnail. That's my excuse. So we gotta try to get it to work. I mean, it has worked somewhat. Very, well, I want to say map dependent, but also team dependent. It can be a bit of a wild card. It does work, though. The Shiranga. Yeah, they paid the Shiranga on my team. They paid him to help the enemy. You know what? I feel like these weapons are missing more. Is it just my imagination? I'm gonna need some help here. Okay. You're not going anywhere. You just got muted. Thank you, guys. But I took care of it. Came a bit late. Oh, wait, there's a guy right here. Must get closer. Ooh. Woo. I don't even know how I survived that. Ugh. No. There we go. Okay, I got a mute ready, which I can use on this annexer. I'll use it on these guys. We're gonna do a jump here. Nope, I couldn't. Do that. There we go. %. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, they don't like me in their spawn. I'm gonna get reported for this. Oh, whoa. That was a good run with that. No. Wait. Oh. That was a princeps. It's always civil war. Oh wait, there's another one here. Ugh. Wait. I need them to lock the shield down. Oh wait. Oh, I had to shoot him before he went behind cover. Nope. Oh, wait, he got locked. These guys are like really staying in their spawn. I can't snipe them. They're all hiding. This guy's almost dead. He's gonna lose that fight. Totally stole that, but I had to help him. It looked like he needed help. Got him! Took a while. Ooh. This guy didn't look too hot. Hey, excellent. Wait. Oh my gosh, that was a mauler. That was a mauler. He didn't see. We got a mauler too. The Fury Butch. The Fury Zeus back in the day. I think it took about like, I think it was like 2 or 3 shots to a griffin to wipe them out. But the crazy thing is you had 600 meter range, and you know how slow the game was back then. It's not like the griffin could just get to the Fury. Hey, Venus. They might make an ultimate Fafnir, but they would have to be able to make it survive in flight. We have a lot of shield break in the game right now. I wish there was a... I wish I could actually do giveaways on that stuff, like Mothership, but I think I asked them in the past before and they didn't allow it, like resources, which would, I think it would be helpful for players. Oh, that's a lot of annexes back there. Wow, okay. I gotta be careful here. Oh. He's getting cooked. I need to get to that guy. I used a mute on him. Got him. Shoot. Wow, we're in this spawn, guys. Just letting you know. I'm not gonna waste it on this guy. We need to hit. Oh, I was hoping I could catch that Atlas off guard. Thing is, I have a Miro back there. I gotta be careful. If he gets a little bit too close to me, I can get EMP'd. This guy. Wait, let's see if I can maybe, can we get him from here? No, he's hidden behind cover. Game's gonna be over though. Let's see how much damage I do to this Bjorn. Oh! Oh, I made him angry. Whoa, gee. More than half his health gone. Regular Favnia needs a buff. So the thing that players are forgetting. So remember when the Favnia was meta, we also had a different drone system, right? So we could put like, trying to remember what I was running. I think I was running like anti-control, nuclear amp, and I think repair amp. So basically what I was doing was I was making it so that I couldn't get locked down. I had resistance and I had extra damage. We don't have that same drone system, so they would have to, even if they brought the Favnia back to the original stats, I don't think it would survive. Because remember, the module system was different. So they'll probably give you like nuclear amp and like overdrive. It wouldn't survive very long, right? Because remember, when the shield drops, you don't have any resistance. Players will just use shield breaker on you and you'll be dead. Do I think the Miramids could survive the current meta? No. I mean, you'll have a couple of games where you might get lucky, but I think when you start running into the much stronger hangers, you're gonna struggle, in my opinion. Because there's just better options. I mean, like, and it's such a fragile Titan. Hey, Kyle. Oh, wait. Ah, shoot. No, I missed. I completely missed him. I thought I'd be able to hit him. Oh, we're going up against a squad here. I think... Wait, are these guys... They might be even stream sniping. Why did that guy turn like that? Only reason why you turn like that is because you know who I am. Right? What do we have here? Already in their Titans. Yep, they stream sniping. That guy turned around immediately. He was looking for someone. You're my team. You gotta move out the way, dude. I can't heal. Get behind cover, dude. We are pushing. This guy's just gotta hold it down. I got you. I got you. He's just gotta push. My teammate's getting the beacons behind them. Good. Smart. Hold on, I'll heal you. Wait. There we go. Does he need help? He's good. This one's gonna need help. I'll just suppress him for him. I got you. I healed. I healed. Shoot. I got you. He's seriously gonna attack the Tonans with a scorpion. Where's the Tonans? They were focusing me down on the other side, so I dropped in with a different Titan. I think they were stream sniping because when I dropped in, they all... You notice how they were turning their heads to the spawn? The only reason why you would turn your head to the spawn is because you're looking for someone very specific, right? So when I see like behavior like that, then I start dropping in stronger bots. Stronger bots and Titans. Has more to do with observing the behavior of my opponent. The best support Titan is the ultimate Tonans. Like the build that I was running is the strongest. But I had to drop in because like they were in our spawn and my teammates were struggling, so I had to help my teammates. I'm not gonna drop in with the Eiffel and let my teammates just get spawn raided like that. It's one thing for me to get spawn raided, fine, but I rather not drag my teammates into it as well. Yep, them again. Oh, shoot. So you'll watch like at least I did some damage here. Earlier I did no damage at all. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Whew, the jump saved me. Oh, no. Shield, shield, shield. Oh. They don't have any of their Titans out yet. On target. You got one, but that's just regular bot. I don't think they're gonna drop their Titans in. It's too late. Yeah, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna drop their Titans in. The game's gonna be over. What is that? Princeps. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't even get a chance. On my game's launcher? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. So if you're wondering why you can't squad, like if you're on iOS with like my games, that's because iOS I think has. So iOS and I think Android has the update, but my games and I think maybe Steam does not have the update, so they can't merge. So that's why you're seeing like limited like players, because, well, I mean, I'm using the older update. I can't play on the newer update if I don't have the files, so they have to separate the servers. Heals 95% gray damage. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. 95%. In other words, it's unkillable. Man, I thought you guys were all about like balance. Then you come up with ideas like that. I don't think that's balance. I'm just saying. The Amit guide. I'm actually hoping to do a secret reveal for Amit this week. I'm gonna try to see if I can release that video sometime this week. I think I'm gonna have to do like 2 separate builds because so I prefer the jump, but some prefer like the healing. We got some strong players on this side. I see Iron Stars player here. Oh my gosh, I actually got him. Wait, what? Oh, hi. I kind of locked him down. Oh, shoot. Oh! Man, they just steamrolled me. What the heck is this? This guy had a shield or something, right? What is that? Bricks? Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh! Wait, what? Oh, there's a guy behind. Left side. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Whoa. Hello. Ah, shoot. Wait, rampage? What? I didn't even shoot anyone. Get him, get him. I hit him with mute. Yes. This guy just wants to sit on me. Yo, it's getting crowded. Oh. Oh. Wait, that didn't kill him. Maybe I need to run the cannibal reactors on this thing. I think it's better with cannibals. Oh wait, he has his reflector shield up. Oh, he's got his TRAs charged, I think. Ugh. Oh, gee. Yep, that worked. This guy was trying to slice and dice me. I went into flight. Maybe if I can get this guy. Because I can see him, right? 500? Oh. What is that? What is... That looks like a Titan, right? What is that? Oh, it is a Titan. Oh my. One shot. Yeah, I still think... I think cannibal reactors... I don't know. It depends, because sometimes, you know, you run into like a low key and you need to get rid of them and I can't see them. Why didn't anyone use a tier robot when it came out? No, they used it. They did use it. I'm trying to recall what was the meta back then. If it's gone, then... So wait, one of the questions that I had to as well. So if I hit a player, like a Princeps, when he has the shield up, does it still like apply with the... if I hit him with the mute? His shield will still be up, I know that. But when it runs out... I think the cannibals, what I was using earlier, is stronger. It seems to be stronger. But like, sometimes there's something that's in stealth. That's the beauty about the other one. They still get muted. But I think the stasis shield, I think that's up for longer, right? I have to check. Because if it's up for longer, then you really have to wait. Let it run for a couple of seconds, they shield, and then you hit them. You still don't have the Princeps pilot. I wonder if Princeps is gonna get nerfed. I feel like when I'm looking at like the balance of all the Titans, like the Princeps is decent, but I think also players might be hyping it up more than what it is. I mean, it can be strong, yeah, I get that, but I would be like, if I had to nerf between that, I think Ultimate Nodens is more of a problem. Because Ultimate Nodens can just heal all the way back up. That's even worse. The Orochi needs a buff. I think if they buff the Orochi, then they need to buff the Lynx. Bjorn needs a nerf? No, I would say Bjorn is okay where it's at. I mean, so here's the thing: if they nerf Bjorn, then they need to nerf Luchador. Because I actually, between the two, I would say it's pretty comparable, right? When it comes to how tanky they are, I would say it's quite comparable. So if they nerf Bjorn, then they have to. That's the thing. They will have to nerf Luch too. Wait, what the? 4 players. I kind of muted these guys, yep. What the heck is going on? Why do they only have 1 player? My Titan's not even charged. I misfired there. Man, I feel bad for the red team. Like, they're not even dropping in. Guess I'll just save my mute. I mean, I'm still alive in this thing. You know what's so crazy is players told me that the Teth was dead, and I'm like, you sure about that? Seems pretty strong to me. That a Titan? No. Oh, there we go. What? Wait, that's a Bjorn. Oh my gosh. One shot and he's down to his last stand already. I guess I made him mad. He's living up to his name. Wait, if he's in that again, why can't I move? Oh, that didn't work. I was hoping I could get him. One shot. Well, two shots. I'm getting shot at by a Destria. It's an ultimate Destria. Oh wait, I think they're dropping in their Titans. Oh my gosh, that's an ultimate Minos. That guy that I hit there, that was an ultimate Minos. Why is my team still dropping in with regular bots? I get honor points for their Titans. I think that's a Titan. What is that? He's trying to corner shoot. That guy's trying to corner shoot. No. Man, that guy dropped down. I was hoping I could get him. That was a waste. I think he was sitting perched up there and I wanted to hit him. One shot. And then he moved back. Oh, wait. We got something happening. Nope. There we go. This guy's waiting for me. I gotta save my my mute for him. Hello. Bye bye. What's a menace? Ultimate Minos. It's deadly if I can get to you, yeah. That EMP is kind of crazy. I remember when I first got hit with the ultimate Minos, I was like thinking, man, this EMP, when does it end? Why is he... Bjorn is slow, it's meant. Yeah, and the Luchador can cover ground pretty quickly too. And that's tanky. Excellent. What do you run on your Eiffel? I'm kind of curious. The ones that run the Eiffel, what do you guys run? Vinia and Vincia? is fragile. Actually, I would say maybe Ether is tankier. Yeah, because I was trying out Ether with the Veneer and Vincier weapons. It's pretty tanky. I remember I tried it out with the Arbiters and Equalizers. It was, you know, when it's in flight, it's really tanky. I'll give it that. Because I was expecting to die when I first tried it out. I was like, whoa, this thing's actually not that bad. and you're in flight for quite a long time too. Equalizer and Arbiter. You guys remember when do I think that the running the normal Minos is still worth it? If you have the pilot, maybe. The thing is, so I think the biggest difference between the regular Minos and the ultimate is that EMP, and it's the EMP that makes a big difference. That's why I was using it in some cases to counter the ultimate Nodens, but the thing is you have to get within range. So if you get within range of like an ultimate Nodens, if you're able to EMP them, they can't heal. And you just keep on like rushing them. Oh. I'm actually trying to get to this guy because he's boosting their damage. Get rid of him first. I don't like having Pathfinders on the field. They're very dangerous. Because they mark you and they lock you down. I don't like that. I hit all of them with the mute, I think. I was waiting for the other guy to get a little bit closer. Yep. Whoa. Oh, we got him. So you know like how players tell me that... Oh. Dude. Oh my gosh. Can't help you if you keep backing up like that. Players tell me that they need to nerf the Leodari weapons. Like, I'm not disagreeing. Like, they're very strong, but you kind of need them in the game to deal with annexes. I did hit both of those guys with that. So if they nerf it, then they need to nerf the annexer. Are you serious? I'm actually stuck on the wall. What the? Incoming! Hold up, there's a guy here. Man, I love the jump on you. The jump is so good. The thing is, so you're not as tanky. You're not as tanky as like one with heals. But, oh, I got him. You can escape some pretty tricky situations. Oh, let's just do that. Yep. Oh, shield. Ah. They have a leech there somewhere. Who is it? This guy? I think it's this. No. Anyone have shield breaker, please? Oh, whoa. Oh no. Can't get him. No. I had to shoot something. I didn't want to waste my my flight. Whoa, what the? I needed to shoot something. I don't know what. I shot a regular bot. Oh wait, there's someone there. Hold up. Oh! You almost killed him. Only thing is, I have to wait so long for uh-oh. Uh-oh. Man, I got the Velcro version. Heck this, I'm with you guys. Oh my, that was an Atlas. Should have turned the other way. One shot. How is that guy still alive? Have we killed? I don't think we killed all their Titans. How many Titans did we kill? I'm actually just waiting for. I think we may have killed all their Titans. Even the Luchador is stronger. Yeah, but the Atlas can move around the map a lot easier. Oh, I thought that was a Titan. Oh boy, that guy got cooked. Oh no! Ah, he had dashed. That's why he was able to withstand the damage. I didn't have my mute ready. I'm using mute. Because this way they can't... Yeah, I was debating on using like... I did try Frederick. But apparently with these weapons it doesn't boost the damage. I don't know if that's true. But when I was testing it last night, I was trying... What was I trying? I was trying mute and I was trying... I think I even tried Thor at one point. Because I was thinking, well wait... Wonder if I were to use that on like an Atlas. Because then you break their shield, right? And then you can hit them like full shot. Ask Adrian, how is he doing it? He's also playing on the launcher. What do you mean by what? I'm playing on my games. Sorry, I'm trying to understand your question. I don't know what you mean. Oh wait, are you asking me how do I alternate alternate my weapons? I think that's what you're asking me, right? So on my games, so when you drop in, if you press, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll see the numbers on your fire button thing. Actually, wait, hold on. I can show you now. Maybe I should do, I wonder if I should do like a video for this. Because I could see players, I'll just drop into a custom game here. I could, the firing in sequence. I don't know if there's a different way to do it, because I think actually on emulator it might be a bit different. So I'll choose the Amit because we have like four weapons. Let me just explain here. Okay, so do you see on the right side my fire button? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Q is my jump. Spacebar is the shield. F is the mothership. So when I press, if I press like 2 and 4, do you see how it like it's not highlighted? Do you see it? It's grayed out. I don't know if you can see it on your screen. Yeah. So if you do that, then what I do is if I click my right mouse button, so it only fires my right mouse button will fire weapons 1 and 3. And then if I want to fire all, or, you know, I would fire right mouse button and then the left. Or if I wait for all of them to reload, then I just click the left one and it will fire all of them. Yeah, emulator is a lot easier because you can change your keys for it. Yeah, so I don't know if you caught that. So let me just do that again. I'll just reset. So on the right side, your fire button, the 2 and the... I'm going to deactivate weapons 2 and 4. Okay, so you'll see it grayed out. There you go. So you click on 2 and 4. And then if I click on the right mouse button, it will fire weapons 1 and 3. So it fires weapon 1 and 3. Then I click the left mouse button and it fires all. Or in this case, whatever weapon hasn't been fired yet. Yeah, so that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, so it actually, you know what was weird is, so when players were telling me how to do this, when I first did it, I was like, is it bugged? Because I couldn't, I think I was just doing it wrong. Yeah, so you can fire, so if you want to fire all your weapons at the same time, they all have to be obviously reloaded. Then you click your left mouse button. But what I was doing wrong when I first learned this was that I thought when I deactivated, for whatever reason, when I deactivated like the weapons, if I clicked on the left mouse button, then it would only fire like those weapons that were left. And I was trying to figure out why wasn't it working. Now I understand what the players mean. It's hard to shoot like that on a phone. On a phone, it's actually different. But yes, it would be harder. Yeah, because when I started playing the game, I played on an iPhone. I started on iPhone, then I moved to iPad. But I've always, when it comes to that, I would always fire all my weapons. You managed to stagger. You know what's funny is, so when I first started playing on an iPhone, it was iPhone 5, I think it was a 5C. The screen was like incredibly small. But you know what? The controls were big, right? And I didn't have trouble like firing my weapons or like moving. And then when I moved from a 5C to, I think it was a 6S Plus or something, I can't remember what my next phone was. Because the screen size was bigger, they changed... Well, I mean, naturally, what happens is the resolution changes. So my controls actually got a lot smaller and I struggled to play. Like from that point, that's why I had to move. I had to move to an iPad because of the resolution change. Yeah. Yeah, so you see how I deactivated just so that I have... Oh wait, is that far enough? Okay. Oh! I'm gonna need some help here. Where's my teammates? Okay, we got a couple. Where's that guy? Wait, what? I had to target their campers. I'm gonna lose this fight. Oh, actually, I don't know. He's got those weapons. I still got my last stand, so I could win this. Whoa, that was definitely worth a tit. That. I'm sure run some. I want to run something else. I don't like always running like the meta stuff. I actually like running other things. The thing is, when I'm getting targeted and stuff, kind of hard to do, right? I'm also not the greatest nether player, so don't judge. I'm actually terrible with this spot. He's gonna teleport here somewhere. Did I not hit him? I did hit him. Oi! Why am I not killing the guy? Holy. For real? Why do we have a guy in our spawn? What's going on back there? Okay, that's why. Shoot, it's a pity I don't. He's gonna heal all the way back up. Got his attention. Definitely got his attention. And guys, we need beacons. Yep, that just happened. But we lost all our... Man, we lost all our beacons. Oh boy. Do I want to use this now? This... Oh, shoot. Wait, this guy crashed. Well, that ain't good. Zap! Take that. I'm gonna get sniped here. Oh, there we go. My teammates are dropping in. Nice. I wonder if I can get this guy with one shot. Hold on. Oh, he's gonna hide. Nope. Can we get him? Oh! 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 Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Yes! My teammate got him. Nice. Good job, guys. Oh, they have a Ming. Nice knowing you. One shot to the ultimate. I'm gonna get reported for that. Oh boy. Guys, I hate to say it, but we need beacons here. Oh. We need beacons. Quick. 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 We don't have enough time. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Ah, shoot. The raptor had Nebula? Yeah, I was like a bit... Actually, that threw me off. I didn't expect that. We got the ultimate Ao Ming though. Who was it? This guy? No, it wasn't him. Who was it? Kind of curious what level his ultimate Ao Ming was. Maybe this one? Huh. Oh, it was a level 200. Yeah, that was the guy that I one-shot. You need a lot of Titan data pads to get them. At least it's all the weapons. Wait, oh shoot. It's almost time. Okay, last game, guys. Last game. What do I think about the 4 ultimate vortex on a leech? Oh, on an ultimate leech. I'm trying to think like for the current meta. Yeah, I don't think I would. So this is just my opinion. I wouldn't upgrade the ultimate vortex. I guess it could be a fun build if you can get it to work. The only problem is if you look at where the meta is kind of shifting. Okay, so vortex is really hard to hit something like a Teth Witch teleport. You know, like usually fast moving targets or things like if they go invisible or like go into stealth, you are going to have trouble hitting them with things like vortex. But if you look at what we currently have in the game, so we're seeing more and more, for example, annexes, really hard to hit, right? Because you're going to hit them, even if you hit them just a little bit, they go invisible, so you're not going to be able to kill them. And then on top of that, we have... Oh boy, that's a lot of tests. Wow, that's a lot of tests. Yes, we have the test squad. Nice. Yeah, so it's going to be really hard to hit them. Oh, wait, hold on. The other thing too is that we have the Vector. Vector's gonna be hard. Ugh. Get him, guys! Get him! How's this guy going? Oh, he's got the whiteout. Oh, wait. Ah, I keep messing that up. Ugh. I think he may have been running a I think he was running a counter to me. He's time dropping because he shot through my shield. Oi. Oi. There's a lot of stuff happening here. We got... Man, I haven't seen tech players in ages. Ugh. I guess I can try with this, but the thing is they're right here. Nope. I think we need to get into there's a guy right over here. I gotta be careful. What is this guy in? Uh-oh. Blinded! They're moving for this beacon. I'm not going to be able to hold this side. We're all waiting here. Nope. Ah, shoot! No! I went off the edge. Wait, will I survive? Don't die! Ah, I died. Ugh. That has happened to all Eiffel users? Yeah, I was gliding. I'm actually kind of curious what this Tropical was running, because I think he was definitely running a counter to my Amit. Thing is, he was running a shield breaker on his ultimate land slot. You don't typically see that unless you're doing something like you're. Yep, see, he was running shield breaker. It's not a common build unless you're targeting something very specific. $25 on the game a few months ago, but was free to play for years. You can play with good without money. I think players focus too much on having the meta. Most of them, if they had the meta and they had it fully maxed out, they wouldn't do as well as they think they would, in my opinion. Because I can always tell, like from the comments, you know, players, they will have the bot, but then when you look at like what drones and like what pilot skills, they don't actually know how to balance their build. You know, like they see like in videos, for example, to run this build, if they run these weapons, then they think it's going to do well. But they only have like 20% of the equation. They don't understand like how to balance it with the pilot and the drone. They have no skill. Yeah, I kind of disagree. Players who say that like the pay to win players, they don't have any skill. I think the players, so the free players say that just because they don't have the equipment. If you had to take the top players from the pay to win clans, I can guarantee that they will crash and it wouldn't even be close. If they had to play on even footing against the free-to-play players in an actual tournament where both sides had the same equipment, I can guarantee that those top pay-to-win players will completely crush the free-to-play players, even with the same equipment, because the way that they think is very different, and it's hard for me to explain until those free-to-play players play in the tournaments, but you never really see them play and compete. The coordination is very different, and I think the free-to-play players will just freeze up, if I'm being honest. Nothing against the free-to-play players, I'm just telling you how it is. Like, this is what will happen. Those pay-to-win players that you talk of that have no skill, if you watch how they play, they're very aggressive. And even if you gave them a regular hanger, they will play the same way. It's not because of the equipment. They know how to play. They understand the game very well. You can test it. Well, I don't need to test it. I already know, because I participated in many of those tournaments, and it's usually the free-to-play players that always spoke up, and they spoke down on the pay-to-win players. They usually got crushed. And I'm not just talking crushed as in maybe it was a close game. I'm talking about they got steamrolled in like 3 minutes. Because they didn't know how to handle that kind of aggression. It's a different style of play. It's very different. There's more tournaments. I think they might have scaled back with the tournaments because of all the cheating and the hacking. The build you'd recommend is a Vendies. I was actually gonna try it out, but then I was like, well, I was having a discussion with some of my Patreon members, and they said, well, try this because more free-to-play players will have it. That's why I decided to run it. Because these are like much older weapons, right? And I think on my baby account, I think I have some of these. I was actually going to show you what I have on my baby account, but I can't do that now because I did my opening, and it's going to be part of like the surprise thing for it. That's for tomorrow's video. The longer they play, the better they get. Yep, exactly. It's hard for me to explain to those players until they actually run into those players, because, you know, with the same level of equipment, they'll quickly understand that they don't actually understand the game as well as they think they do. It's hard to explain. So the first time I ran a tournament in this game, I remember there was, I think it was expert or master league players. The one guy commented in like one of the clan games. He's like, okay, let's see how good these pay-to-win players are. Like, you know, now they will have to play with the same level equipment. That game, that guy that made that comment, I think they got steamrolled in like 4 minutes. It happened so fast. They got spawn raided. That's how fast it happened. And it's not like the other team, you know, like they had meta or anything. Everyone was using the same level equipment, same bots, everything. It's because of the style of play is very different. It's the stronger players are much more aggressive. Anyone who tells me that you sit back and that, it doesn't work against the strong players. When they all play aggressively like that, the only way that you can survive is to play like that. The old drone system was better? No, I think that's what actually caused a lot of problems. Well, actually, I think the old... So remember how like we had super overpowered builds before? There was 2 things that actually contributed to that. First thing was the way that the drone system worked, which kind of, you know, at the time I was like, how does Pixonic even keep track? Because remember, you could put the drone chips on it. So that was a problem, and the other thing was the modules, but they've changed both. So I think overall, like in terms of overall balance, you probably see more balance now compared to before because of those 2 things. On Sage Tournament, same thing happened. You scored 5 million with old stuff while most of them couldn't even score 1 million. Yeah, it's hard. Like I can't explain. Players need to. They need the free to play players need to participate in those tournaments where everyone runs the same stuff. Then you'll understand very quickly. It's a different kind of thinking, you know, when you play. Smaller with Fulgur and I mean, I guess that could work, right? If I was right next to the player, but the reload is gonna kill me. It's like a one and done deal, right? It was expensive. Well, the other thing too is just understanding it. I mean, if you're a new player, there's no ways that you're gonna understand how that works. You need to start. That was my last game for the one commenting that, well, who keeps spamming. If you missed the live stream, then you can go back and watch the 2 hours or so that I've done. Hey, Dougie. Oh, Iron Panther. Sorry for missing. Welcome to the A squad. I didn't see the membership thing there. I'm just refreshing my YouTube. Sometimes it doesn't show like my donations and stuff. I don't know why. I have to keep refreshing. Being a play to win player means you can enjoy pay to win clans and drop 6 Nodens on free to play. Yeah, when I used to play with Vox, we never used to do that because it was actually not fun for us. And we also understood like the randoms and stuff, so we wouldn't do that. What we would actually do when we're in squad, we would cancel at 28 seconds. So we, in other words, if we're a pay to win squad, we would actually like make an effort to find other pay to win squads. We didn't beat up on the free-to-play players like you're claiming. Maybe other clans do that, but when I was with Vox, we didn't like go out of our way to go up against the... You want to know why? Because that actually made us sloppy players. If we play against randoms like that, we pick up bad habits like spawn raiding and stuff. That doesn't work against stronger players. So we would actually go out of our way to cancel our games at like 28 seconds. If we didn't find a game within like 30 seconds, that means we wouldn't be up against a squad. So we would actually hunt other squads because this way, you know, we keep our skill level up and we don't pick up bad habits. Because if you, the thing is, if you go up against like, you know, weaker players, you go up against weaker players, you get sloppy. So you, for example, leave beacons open, and the thing is, when you run against the top clans, if you do stuff like that, one mistake will cost you the game, and that would be that mistake. Giving up a beacon when you shouldn't be, or trying to spawn raid and overextending when the other team, you know, they are maxed out and they have meta, because they will push back. And if you overextend, you will burn through your bots a lot faster than you probably would want, and then you would have to play further back, and you would have to let your teammates take the brunt. So yeah, we wouldn't go out of our way to go up against randoms. It makes you a sloppy player. Dominic, thank you for being a member. Oh my gosh, 100 months. It's official. Congrats, and thank you so much for supporting me for 100 months. Wow, that's crazy. The number of viewers and the likes match. I didn't even check. I wouldn't say it matches. 108, 1112. It's close, but thank you so much, guys, for the support and the likes. Okay, so before I log off here, just a couple of things, guys. Just remember that, so I put in the pinned comment in the live chat. So I put in the live chat the winners for the scales turn. I think I said I was going to announce it today, but then I realized when I was going to that video and I was picking the winners, I was like, wait a minute. I actually said that the winners are going to be announced on, I think, Tuesday. So Tuesday is the official day when the winners are going to be announced. And then Friday, it's going to be for the free zone. And then once those giveaways are out of the way, then I should hopefully have approval for the next, I think there's going to be like about six giveaways, I think, after that. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. What is my opinion on the sword unit nerf? Wait, they nerfed it again? Or are you talking about the one that they had, like, from the current, well, I shouldn't say current update. The update that I'm currently on. What is it? 11 point... What update am I on? 11.8, I think, or something. I think they nerfed the sword, the actual sword itself, too much. I think maybe what they should have done was put a cap on the amount of damage you could absorb, but keep the damage of the sword relatively high, is what I would have done. But then some players are saying that they changed it, so I'm not sure. I haven't used a sword unit in a while. Like, I would use it for, like, maybe dream hangers, but that's not enough for me to get an idea. I need to run a few games. Thanks. Is it Hank? Thanks, Hank. To go a little bit overboard on the nerfs. Yeah, I don't quite agree with the way they nerfed the sword unit, because when you think about it, that is actually what made the sword unit. I mean, to put things into perspective, that is like, I don't know, like, so for example, maybe like the Tith, you know, that's like taking away the teleportability. Or the Annexor, taking away its flight. I mean, that's basically what they're doing. That's what makes a sword unit. You know, going into flight, absorbing the damage, and then dishing it out. But you're not exactly doing that, so they're taking away what actually makes the sword unit. I don't know. Vector is kind of a copy of, and I guess kind of like Raptor in a way too. It's, well, I mean, it's got like a reflector shield and it like dashes and stuff. You know what I noticed? When I was watching their trailer thing, I noticed it had blades, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know that it had blades, because when I tested it out, I mean, it was the early version, so I shouldn't really judge it based on that. It had a weird gravitational pull thing, but I didn't actually see any blade things. You don't use the sword unit? Yeah, but the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to sell it. I think that would be a big mistake, because you know what's going to happen is at some point they're going to buff it. Yeah, I could see them buffing it for sure. But I wouldn't have done what they did. That's why I'm saying, like, they should have kept the damage of the sword and then maybe limit the amount of damage that the absorber shield absorbs and is able to dish out. Like, I would have rather had kept the sword unit damage, the actual sword, the same, and maybe the amount of damage that it can absorb. Then that's when you would like test, maybe make like 25% less, and then if that's still too much, like 50% less. That would have made more sense. Shieldbreaker Annexor. Yeah, I use that. You know, I find that actually very helpful against Atlas. Atlas and Amets, I prefer the Shieldbreaker on there. Sword unit is now the Aphian. When I was running the Apian, it actually wasn't too bad, to be honest. They, I almost want to say that they're comparable now in terms of like the damage. I think what makes a sword unit strong is if you use the arm weapons and the, is it the ward? Because you have that percentage damage going on, that's what makes it strong. You know what, I think they nerfed it because players were complaining. And now, what players realize is maybe they shouldn't have complained because they could have used a sword unit to counter the Vector. They could have used it to counter the Vector and like the Amit, for example. See, this is why I keep telling players, you shouldn't ask for a nerf, because what you don't realize is you're asking for a nerf to a bot that you will eventually get, and that bot can be used to counter the next meta. So let's say, for example, players didn't complain that the sword unit was too strong. And mind you, we had counters to it. It's just that players didn't bother to run it. But is it like your fault that they didn't run it? Or is it their fault that they didn't bother to use it? So the thing is, if they had kept the sword unit as is, that could have been used to counter the Amit. You could have used that to counter the Amit and probably the Annexer too, but especially the Amit. And you could probably use it to counter the Vector if they didn't do anything to it. So now the same thing goes with the Amit, and the same thing goes with the Annexer. Should you nerf it? My answer to that is probably no. Because you will probably need that to be as strong as it is in order to counter the Vector and whatever bot comes after that. That's why it's best just, you know, let them do their thing, like base it on like their analytics or whatever, but don't, yeah, I wouldn't demand nerfs and stuff. That's a common free-to-play player's mistake. Short-sighted. Yeah, yep. So, you know, players were saying the same thing with the Leodari and the Croco, the Hippo weapons. They want these nerfed. I'm like thinking, you do realize these weapons are one of the best weapons to use to counter the Annexer. So if you nerf these weapons, you've basically nerfed your ability to kill the bot that is you're complaining that is killing you all the time. So I rather they not do that. I rather they nerf this first and then they nerf these weapons. That's a different story. But if they're not going to nerf anything, then keep it as is. Just deal with it. Ask for a buff if anything. Okay, well, there's going to be some cases where they, you know, you will need nerfs for certain things. Like it will be very obvious. I'm not disagreeing with that. You know, sometimes they do come out with things that are like so broken and you're like, you may want to adjust that. So that does happen, but I'm saying in the majority of the cases, most times what players ask for, like things to be nerfed, I really don't agree with, because sometimes you need that to counter what the other thing that is coming to the game. So like right now, I'm kind of wondering how this would do against that Vector. You know what? I have a feeling that these might not be so good though. So here's the other thing too. You know how players want these weapons nerfed? So something else. Generally with reflector shields, I noticed that things like corrosion, they do a lot of damage to bots with reflector shields. Don't these have corrosion? It says toxic warhead. I think this might be corrosion weapons, right? It says toxic here. Wait, what if I do? Yeah, it's got rust. So I actually think these weapons might be very good against bots with reflector shields. But just watch, players are gonna ask for these weapons to get nerfed because they keep getting killed by it. Wait until that Vector comes out. You're gonna have a big problem. So you actually need those weapons to be strong to counter the Vector. But I think these weapons are gonna struggle against it because the Vector moves kind of fast. Because I'm noticing, like when I hit, especially the Annexer in flight, most times I miss and it looks like I hit them dead on. Rust and fragility. I wonder how that would do against reflector shields. It might still be very good. I know with reflector shields, generally corrosion tends to do very well. Maybe they're gonna come out with a corrosion weapon. I mean, do we have like a corrosion shotgun? We have, we had these. Maybe, oh, maybe players will be using this to counter the Vector. Yeah, the Murex maybe. Although the thing is you have to get close. So we're probably maybe looking at like a mid-range weapon that is kind of like that. I'm trying to figure out where the game may be headed. Sometimes you can kind of make some predictions. Unorthodox Revenant build in mind. You know, it's funny about the Ultimate Revenant. I don't actually run it. I was running this with the Ultimate Scatters, but I didn't like it. I think these weapons are better on here, but for a different reason. Not now. If I wasn't running any of these weapons, I don't know what I would run. Trying to think like what other weapons I would run on here if I wasn't running those. Maybe, ooh, maybe the E-locks. Maybe you could try flames too. Wait until the Vector is out of its ability. Yeah. The effect on the trailer thing that they had kind of looked cool with the blades. When I saw that, I was like, oh boy, that's like, I was like, oh boy, that's a sword unit mixed with like a raptor. It's the Jaw Family 2.0. I've been experimenting with some of the older weapons too to see which ones kind of work. That's why I was like using the Wasp weapon. Do you have to be in my live streams to get a chance at giveaways, or what do you have to? So I actually have I have 2 giveaways currently running. The one is a scales drone. You'll have to check on my channel. Actually, wait, I think I can get you the link here. Hold on. There's instructions for my giveaways. You have to answer a question, but hold on. Let me just get the link here for the scales drone. You know, I wanted to put the link and pin it in the live chat, but I couldn't because I'm only allowed so many characters, and I wanted to put that when the winners were going to be announced for those giveaways. So hold on. Scales drone giveaway. Okay, so if you hold on, let me just double check. Okay, yeah. So if you click on that link that I put in the chat, it will take you to the scales drone giveaway. Again, there is a question that you have to answer. Just answer the question and then you put your pilot ID in the comments. So that's how you enter that one. And hold on, where's the Friezo? Okay, so the Friezo is going to have the same thing too. Let's do that. None of the DOT corrosion weapons have enough. That means there's a good chance that they're coming out with another weapon that may have very high DOT. Something that can counter and eat through its reflector shield. I wouldn't be surprised. Hey Shy, are you late? Kind of. I'm just doing answering a couple questions here. Of course, when I say that, usually I end up doing like 30 minutes of questions. Okay, so wait, you guys got that right in the chat. I put the link So those are the two giveaways. You have to answer the question. There's questions for both of them before you put your pilot ID. So in the pinned comment, I also have when the winners are going to be announced. So the scales drone is going to be this Tuesday. That is when the winners are going to be announced. And then on Friday is when I'm going to announce the Friezo drone winners. You just need to comment the question, answer in the vid and comment. Yes, that's all. Just answer the question. So, I don't know. What was the question for the scales drone? I can't remember. Or wait, I think I might have... I'm trying to find it. Oh, okay. So the question for the scales drone, and then you have to answer under that video in the comment section. So the question was, what robots did I use the scales drone on? You only have to list one, and then you just put your pilot ID. So the reason why I have the question thing is because oftentimes players just come by my channel and they spam their pilot ID. This is to filter them out. So this way the prizes go to the ones that actually like legit follow me. Okay, so that's all you have to do. And so a couple more things. So if you don't win in this giveaway, like the scales or the freezer, you can just keep on entering. Also, if you have won recently on my channel, then you will be put on a cooldown. Okay. So I have the cooldown in place just to allow others, of winning. Because you could, well, I don't want one guy to keep winning every single time. So they will be put on a cooldown to allow others a chance of winning. So this should help with increasing your chances of winning on my channel. Are the spinning missiles around the robot still good? Oh wait, you're talking about the dash rate, right? You're talking about why is this taking so long? You're talking about these weapons, I think. These ones. You're talking about like the dash rate, right? This one here. These, the spinning weapons that spin around the tip. Well, I mean, you could put on a scorpion or anything. Yeah, they do okay damage, but I wouldn't level them up at this point. But I also wouldn't sell them either. So the reason why a lot of players are moving to these ones was because it was charging up their mothership faster, but they have been adjusted. Although, I don't know, even if they've been adjusted, it still seems pretty quick for me. I mean, compared to some of the other weapons, when I use them, it takes me quite a while. I don't put how long the giveaway cooldown is, because otherwise viewers will try to exploit it. So if you don't know, just keep entering all the time. That's honestly the best way. If you see a giveaway, just enter, follow the instructions. I mean, I want to say it takes 5 minutes to understand the instructions, but it actually doesn't. It takes like 30 seconds, if that. Even the 30 seconds is kind of pushing it. So it takes like 30 seconds of your time. You know, it's worth just entering. Like, even if you think you may not win, just enter. You never know. Also, the other thing too, because this has happened like a few times, when you put your pilot ID, the best thing, if you're on, especially on PC and stuff, click on this icon here. It will copy it directly, because there was, I think, a couple of players who put their pilot ID, and I was looking at their pilot ID. They only had 5, I think it was like 5 characters. If you look at the pilot ID, generally there's 6. So they're missing like a letter or a number. So I just chose someone else. If you win, do you have to do something, or you just receive it? No, you don't have to do anything. So let's just say you won. Okay, let's just say you won the scales drone. When I announce it, within the next couple of days, it will just pop up in your inventory. Actually, wait. I think what happens is when you log into the game, I think it will show. There will be a pop-up and it will just get delivered straight to you. Yeah, so I have the gift code. They give me the gift code for like X amount of let's just say, for example, the scales drone, right? So I have a gift code for 50 of them. And I use the same code, but obviously the pilot or the winner's ID changes. I'm the one that actually does it on my end. Okay, so that's just, yeah, it's like a reward. Okay, someone just mentioned. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Yeah, so if you win, it just pops up when you log into the game, and that's it. Then you've got your prize. And usually when I announce the winners, I want to say a couple of days. I don't want to pin myself into a hole here, because what I generally do is, so on Monday night is actually when I will probably announce the winners, and then I usually start delivering the prizes straight away. But I don't want to go just by that, because if I'm busy, I may have to delay things like a couple of days, but generally that's what I do. Oh, you should have done the ducks. Yeah, Weenie. So one of my Patreon members was asking me why am I running the ducks? You know what? I've actually been having a lot of fun with this ducks. I know like not many players use like the ducks because they think it's bad, but I've actually killed quite a few ammets with this. As if you collected the daily rewards. Oh, so when you log in, it's just like a pop-up. Wait, like, okay, I think I understand what you mean. You get those pop-ups, that pop-up, it will show there. Okay, so guys, that's going to be it. Before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior Lone, Dominic Kine, Dies, Peter, Cold, Alex, Togi for helping to moderate today's live stream. Much appreciated, guys. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Also, thank you very much to Jason, to Iron Panther, and to Dominic for being a member, or for your donations. Really do appreciate it, guys. And W's for Dominic, 100 months. I need to design some merch. I'll send it to you, Dominic. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do that though. We need more support for the channel so that I can start designing like merch. Thing is, last time I designed the merch, I actually ran at a loss because I had to go through so many stages and like I had to purchase it on my end. Grey Hill does not do anything in the current meta. You get that's also true. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's live stream, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the Eiffel build. So could you use this? You could. It's a bit of a wild card though, because a lot's gonna depend on whether your teammates protect you. If they're able to protect you, like if you dropped in with an ultimate Nodens, then this build can actually do a lot of damage. So we were able to one-shot a couple of Titans. This is what I was running. Okay, so I wouldn't run the Titan nuclear amplifier. I think running the double cannibals is better. Because sometimes the thing is with the nuclear amp, you have to charge your weapons up, and that's going to take a while. With cannibal reactors, at least you get that instant increase of damage. I'll just show you what skills I have here, although I'm not sure if this is the best skills. I don't generally play the Eiffel. I was just showcasing this particular build today, but that's what I was running. Okay, and the mothership. Someone was asking me about the mothership, so I had the mute on here. I think I changed this last night too. Yeah, I changed this. I should change it back. What did I have here? I think I had this one. Let's just change that back. No pilot is the best skill for. Okay, so that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Also, if you are purchasing anything through the web shop, I do have a creator code, Adrian Chong, without any spaces, and that goes towards supporting the channel so that I can continue to do War Robots content for you guys. Would really appreciate it, and thanks in advance. And yeah, if you are entering into any of the giveaways, good luck with those. The winners will be announced later this week, Tuesday and Friday. And then after that, we'll roll into the other giveaways, which is going to be for the next event. So the new one for the Vector. And yeah, that's going to be it. So hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. And until the next live stream, I will catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.